Hey everyone, Dalton Grados with Grados Capital here. If you follow the channel, you know that I have not been consistent with posting videos lately, and that is because I have been really in the woodshed myself with futures trading. And it's come with its own set of challenges, psychological challenges and everything like that. But every day I'm getting better and making progress, and ultimately, this is the craft that I want to master. And of course, me taking the time to go to the woodshed myself to master different types of trading will ultimately make me able to make better content for you. So what I wanted to go over today is price action. Reading the price action, I believe, is the most important skill related to trading, because it's how everything is charted. If you take away all the indicators, take away all the mess on the screen, and just follow what the price is doing, I think is one of the most valuable skills, probably the most valuable skill other than emotional and self-management, is reading the price action. Now, I've recommended this book in the past on this channel, The Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques, probably the best book I've ever read, so I'd highly recommend it when you're learning trading. It's about 300 pages, but well worth it, and that's going to help you be able to see some of the stuff we're talking about today. So you can see here, this is my Intraday account. This is where I trade futures on, and I have stripped my charts completely of all indicators. So, we've got the NQ here, and we're just looking at the candles. I don't know if I'll keep it this way, but I've found that all of the lines on the screen, all of the RSIs and cumulative delta and everything like that was more noise for me than everything. And when I took that all away and just focused on the price action, at least recently I've been trading well with it. So I wanted to go through some of the price action from this morning, as well as some of the current price action happening today. It's, as you can see here, 12:39 p.m. Eastern time, so kind of a lunchtime, slow time in the markets for today. But I've already traded this morning. I'm pretty much done for the day, and just wanted to take you through kind of what I'm looking at when I'm talking about reading price action on the charts. And so, we've got the NQ here, the NASDAQ futures. I've been trading mostly the NQ for futures because as far as short-term trades, it just moves. It just moves very fast. And we also have our good old ES over here, S&P 500 futures as well. So let's take a look at this. All right, so now for intraday, short-term intraday trading, I like to start with the 15-minute chart. I think that's a good time frame for intraday. And as you can see here, clearly moving higher today. Since this morning on the ES, same as the NASDAQ, clearly started the day on a much higher move. Now, as we go into the 1 minute, let's flip back to the ES here. Okay, so from the open here on ES, now I'm on the 1 minute chart. So this is really the chart that I'm trading off of intraday. And now you can see without any lines, without any indicators, obviously we've got some big bars that are coming up indicating some bullish action. Now when trading, of course, we get these periods of consolidation here. But I can see here, look at this, wick, 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 wick. The candles themselves are showing me that this level right here is establishing as support. It's also the bottom of some of these base candles from the opening drive. So if I were trading and I was seeing this action here, I'd be looking for an entry to go long, and this wick right here is pretty telling that we're about to move up again, because look, the sellers and buyers are supporting this level. These candles are not holding or closing below this level. All right. Now today being a pretty trending day, it can be a little bit easier to read than other days. But now let's flip over to the price action on the NQ. Okay, we're going to go to our 1 minute chart. Now the NQ tends to have much larger of a range of movement, and so we could typically the candles tell us a lot more information. There's a lot more tick movement on NQ. So again, you see here, see where the bodies of the candles are and where the wicks are. Okay, again, right here, establishing a support. Right, so if I was looking at this, I'd be looking to go long, and maybe would do so on this candle here once we get above the body of this previous candle. Again, period of consolidation here. You see that? Consolidating, but holding a bottom, and then gradually moving higher. So let's look at some pullbacks, for example. If you were going long in this market, where would you enter in on a pullback? So we see here, let's look at this area right here. Okay, we have this big move up, the market starts pulling back, it's making wicks lower, it's rejecting these highs, and then look where, see how it's bouncing off of this previous consolidation area. Notice that there? We had a consolidation here. This was showing a level to be a level that buyers were holding. We moved up a little bit. Okay, these are all good scalps here. Now we're pulling back. The wick comes down to that previous consolidation area over here and comes back up. So now, if you see here, this resistance is now becoming a support over here. And we know that's a general trading concept of old resistances become new supports. People usually use that on much bigger time frame charts in establishing supports and resistances, but in scalping, where your trades are so quick, you can even see this on the 1 minute chart. And I don't even need to draw a line here. You know, if I drew a line here, that would definitely help, right? Draw that line there and you can see it better. But you don't even really need that line there to see what the candles are doing. And this is part of the reason why I cleaned up my charts, is because the candles really are telling me everything happening in the moment. All right. Now, I know you're probably watching this and you're saying, okay, well, that's great. Anyone can make a video analyzing price action in retrospect. But what do we do as the candles are forming? Well, let's go ahead and do that now. So again, it's not a great time of the day to trade. Market's moving pretty slowly. It's in the lunchtime. That's why I'm making this video now. But look, this is the current price action on NQ. Look, I can see this uptrend here. And again, you don't really need a line. I can see it without the line, but I can draw it for you. There is an uptrend. This is a 1 minute chart, so it's a very short-term uptrend, but we can play it, for a quick scalp. So you see we're bouncing off of this uptrend. This is the high of day. So it looks like we might be looking to make another high of day. Let's see what the 15-minute chart looks like. Okay. So again, we made a high here, kind of rejected, came back into consolidation, but now we're holding here on the 15-minute. Okay, so could have gone long here at the bounce of this support. Personally, I would not even trade this right now just because it's moving so slowly. Okay, you can see now we came down here to sort of test this area. Let's, just for the heck of it, let's buy this pullback here. Put on a real trade. Okay, we're in the positive. All right. All right, so you see it's heading up there. I'm going to move my stop up here. So now I've locked in profit for the trade. It might stop me out.
Stop filled.
Okay, well, that was a profitable trade. It was about one handle. Again, you could have been more patient and held this. Oh, yep, see, it's going more. Oh, look at that. We got out way too early. Oh, it's making a new high. Well, what did we say? We analyzed our charts. We went back to the 15-minute. We said, hey, it's looking to take out that previous high, which was over here. And look, we just did. I should not have moved my stop up so soon. That's one thing I'm working on myself, actually, is sometimes I will do that. I will get either a perfectly profitable trade that we just had there, but we moved our stop loss up too soon to lock in profits. So there you go. That was a live trade. Okay, I just did that while I was recording here. Was not really planning on doing that, but there you go. So that's a good example. And looks like we're holding this level here. After making a new high, we might pull back a little bit. I don't know if I'd buy this pullback quite yet. Okay, so here I'm just watching this pullback. I'm going to see, it might test this area over here, previous area of consolidation. Again, you see that on the candles. Okay, so you see now, big wick from the top. Sellers are coming in here. We're rejecting this level temporarily, and we might get a bounce. See now we're supporting this level. Let's go long. See how we just supported that right there? Boom. Oh, easy money right there. Okay, let's let it climb a little bit. I might move up my stop just because it looks like it's going to consolidate some more. So I picked up a handle.
Stop filled.
Okay, so that was basically because I was too impatient. Just for the purpose of this video, I don't want to wait for it to make a new high. I could see it was going to kind of consolidate a little more, but a profitable trade nonetheless. So hopefully you're seeing in this demonstration here how we are reading price action. Again, I highly recommend that candlestick book. You see here naked charts, right? Those indicators and EMAs, they can be helpful, but they can also add clutter when you're reading the price action. Oh, look, we could have stayed in that trade, made a few more handles. To be honest, I was kind of impatient just then. But also, I never trade this time of day because it's so slow. So just wanted to do a couple live trades there just to show as an example here for this video. As you can see, 2 out of 2 trades were profitable there. So, and we could have taken even more profit than we did. So, reading the price action is going to be, again, like I said in the beginning, really the most important thing, in my opinion, when it comes to trading. And then probably the second most important thing is going to be self-management. Getting emotional, dealing with the psychology of things, cutting losses, everything like that. So hopefully you gained some value from this video. I do intend to make more sort of live trading format videos similar to what we did here. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you'd like to see more of in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.